channel. It's Brandy here, and I'm here to do kind of the back to basics, back to a smoky eye and simple red lip. That is my thought process today. That is what I did. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I always seem to have swatches in my videos. Ugh. Anyways, give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have anything to say. I'd take any kind of criticism. And please visit my social media sites. I'd really appreciate it. And so yeah, I hope you guys like this kind of tutorial, this is more of a, I'm going to show you how to go back to basics and do a simple smoky eye, liner, and then of course the classic red lip. So we can take it back to basics. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Okay, so I always start off whenever I'm going to do a look like this. You always want to start off with your lips. So you have two options. I have Blistex and I have baby lips. I'm obviously going to go with the baby lips. This is the Dr. Rescue. It's going to prep our lips for later, what we're going to do later. So to start things off, when you start with your eyes, you always want to have a very good primer. Now the trick with primers are you want something that's going to last. I have two options here. This is the MAC paint pot. I have a couple of these. This is the MAC Painterly paint pot, and then you have something basic like the Urban Decay primer potion. Everybody makes a primer for eyeshadows, all the way from e.l.f. to Lorac, even L'Oreal has primer. You always want to start off with a primer because it's going to protect your shadows, make them opaque, and it's also going to make sure that all of your eyeshadows stay on for a really long time. So I'm going in with the paint pot in Painterly because it's my go-to. I'm kind of branching out when it comes to the Urban Decay primer potion, so we're going to just stick with what I know. Now when it comes to primers, this one is very sticky. It's very sticky. So you just want to be careful. Don't apply a whole lot because that can have a counter effect on it. So don't apply a whole lot. Now the next thing to this look is going to be brows. I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is an ash blonde. It's my favorite thing to use for my brows. So you want to have a stronger brow when it comes to something basic like liner and red lips. You want your brow to stick out because that's what's going to make the look. It's going to bring everything together because you're not going to have a whole lot going on the eyes. So you want a stronger brow. Personally, you do what you want to do, obviously. So next we're going to go into shadows. Now for this look, all you pretty much need is the Naked Basics palette. This palette literally holds everything that you need. I mean, every palette is going to have these colors. So as long as you have something like these, like two browns, then you pretty much just have a smoky eye. So I'm first going to start off with highlighting my brow bone. So I'm going to use the color Venus, which is just, I should be holding it like this, but... So I'm going to start off with the color Venus. This is a kind of a shimmery frost color. It's not a matte, it's not a glitter. So I'm just going to start off with something like that. Now, with a smoky eye, you want to do something, you want a transition color. Every palette is going to have its transition color. Like for instance, the Naked Q palette has taupe, or wait, yeah, tease. So the Naked 2 palette has tease, the Lorac Pro palette has taupe or mauve, Naked 3 palette has nooner. I mean, almost every palette that you're going to buy is going to have a transition shade. So I'm just going to go in with it on a fluffier brush. So this is a Icing's eyeshadow crease brush, and I'm just going to go in with the color Naked 2. Oh, the Naked Original has Naked. So yeah, and you just want to apply this. This is going to go on pretty much your brow bone or where your crease is. So you have your crease, which is where everything kind of just sinks in and your socket starts. You want to apply that between here and your brow highlight. So you want it to be this little transition place right here that's going to transition the shadows that are going to be on your lid to the shadows that are on your brow bone. The next thing is going to be the brown color. So this is going to be the color that is going to kind of make it more smoky, more defined, and all of that good stuff. So I'm just going to go in with my favorite blending brush. This is the e.l.f. professional blending eye brush. This is a very small brush, comparable to like the Max 17. Do you see how much smaller this brush is compared to the Naked 2? Like, it's much smaller, it's more defined. I have more of a hooded eye, so as you can see, I have this little flap of skin that hangs over, so it's more of a hood that goes over. So I need something that's going to keep my eyeshadows from being from lid to brow. So this is why I use this brush. Now I'm just going to go in with that brown color, faint. Tap off the excess because I already have my foundation on. And we are just going to apply this in the outer V. Okay, so now once you have pretty much your smoke effect, now I'm going to go in with one of the lighter shades in this palette. Now you have a couple of options in this palette particularly. You have a yellow toned and then you have a pink toned. I don't know if my camera is bringing them up true to color. Yeah, it's not going to. I'll probably be editing this and it will be true to color. But from my eyes, it's not true to color. But this is our reddish tone, and then this is going to be our pink tone. So this is Foxy is the yellow, Walk of Shame, WOS is the pink one. Now, it depends on what skin tone you have. I have a yellow undertone skin, so I like to go something that's more yellow toned when I want it to be more natural looking. But whenever I want it to be more of, hey, that's a smoky eye, I'll do the yellow or I'll do the pink. Today I'm just going to go in with a flat shader brush and I'm going to go in with the color, the pink one, just because I like it more. It flatters more on my Okay, so now my favorite thing to do is to take the Venus shade, which is the sparkly shade, and just apply it in the inner tear duct. Kind of gives it more of a highlighted look. Just like that. Now, you have your own choice on this. I like to rim my tight line. You necessarily don't have to, but I just like a fuller lash. So I'm going to rim my top line. Now, I'm not going to do the waterline because it is going to bleed down, as you can see, but I will go back in and clean that up, and we're going to go in with a lighter shade there. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and do our winged liner. Now I'm going to use the liquid liner. Now liquid liner is pretty hard to use, so you can pretty much use what you want. A gel. They do have like these little rub-on or these little felt tip pins that have the felt tip applicator that are really easy to use. This is what I started out with, but we're going to go ahead and just use liquid liner because that's my favorite to use. Okay, so after liner, I went ahead and applied false eyelashes. Me and the mirror get a little too personal when it comes to applying false lashes, so I don't think I'll ever be able to film it. So while we're waiting for the lashes to dry, I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom lash line. Now, like I said before, liner get in there. You can use a Q-tip. I'm just going to use my finger. They're clean. So I'm going to go in with a cream colored liner. This is the Rimmel Nude Liner. And I'm just going to go in with this because it's going to really brighten up my eyes. Because with this top liner, it's really going to close my eyes. So I really want to open them back. So yeah, that just really opens everything back up. Now I'm going to go in with a small pencil brush, and I'm just going to go in with the color Nude, and I'm just going to pop this in the outer third of my eye. I'm sorry, naked too. Did I say that? And now I'm going to take that color Venus, and I'm really going to define my lower lash line with it. So yeah, so there are the eyes. So while we're still waiting for the lashes to dry, I'll apply mascara once my lashes are completely dry. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out just a little bit so we can work on the lips. Now, when it comes to red lipstick, it's really difficult to keep it from bleeding and all that good stuff. So I take a few precautions. Moisturize my lips, which I still have some on my lips, so just get that rubbed in there. Now I'm going to take, this is the NYX liner, and this is in hot red, so it is a very vibrant red color. So I'm just going to take this and line. And now a really good trick is with the MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm just going to take some of it because it is a full coverage foundation powder. And powder is going to keep that cream color from bleeding down. And now we can go through with the rest and just fill in the lips. So there's that part of it. Now you can go in with something like a lip stain. This is the Bombshells Hot Damn. You can go in with something like this. This is a kind of a glittery matte color. Very, very moisturizing. Or you can go in with an actual lipstick. This is my favorite red lipstick. This is by Ulta. And this is in the color 202. It's a very true red color, and it's a shinier color, so I like to use it versus something matte because everything else is pretty matte, so I want to keep my lipstick kind of more shiny. It makes it stand out more. And now that we have that, we'll go back to the eyes. Now I'm going to take and blend my lashes with the falsies.